Hey there, savvy viewers. Ever feel like living in the USA is like staying in a 3.5-star hotel but being billed for 5-star luxury? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into why life in the United States can feel like you're paying top dollar for a middling experience. So grab your coffee and settle in, because we're about to spill the tea on what it really costs to live in America. From sky-high housing prices to the hidden costs of everyday living, America's financial landscape might surprise you. We'll break down the data and give you a clear picture of what you're really getting for your money in the land of the free. Ready? Let's get started. Let's talk about housing. The financial realities of homeownership in the USA can make the dream feel unattainable for many. According to the National Association of Realtors, the median home price in the United States is approximately $416,000 as of 2024. In some cities like San Francisco and New York, prices can easily exceed $1 million. Renting isn't much better. Average monthly rent for a 2-bedroom apartment in major cities can be upwards of $2,000. Why the high prices? Limited housing supply, high demand, and, let's not forget, those dreamy interest rates that have been climbing steadily. It's no wonder many Americans feel like they're stuck paying champagne prices for beer quality. Next up, taxes. Sure, we all have to pay them, but in the USA, it can feel particularly brutal. Depending on where you live, state income tax can add a significant burden. States like California and New York have some of the highest state income tax rates, up to 13.3% and 10.9% respectively. Then there's property tax, sales tax, and federal income tax. For example, in Texas, while there's no state income tax, property taxes are some of the highest in the country, with an average rate of 1.8%. That might not sound like much, but on a $300,000 home, that's $5,400 a year. Healthcare in the USA is another beast entirely. According to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, the average American spends over $11,000 per year on healthcare. Insurance premiums, deductibles, copays, and out-of-pocket expenses can quickly add up, making you feel like you're paying for a luxury service that sometimes delivers subpar results. Prescription drug prices are notoriously high, and a single emergency room visit can cost thousands of dollars even with insurance. This feels like you're getting 3.5-star care at 5-star prices. Groceries and utilities are everyday essentials that can also break the bank. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American household spends about $4,900 annually on groceries. Prices for everyday items like milk, eggs, and bread have been climbing, with inflation driving costs even higher in recent years. Utilities aren't much better. The average monthly utility bill in the USA is around $120, but this can vary widely depending on where you live. In places with extreme temperatures, heating and cooling costs can push this number much higher. Water, internet, and other utilities add to the total, making it feel like you're always paying more for basic necessities. Education is a big-ticket item, especially higher education. The average cost of tuition and fees for the 2023 to 2024 academic year is $10,560 for in-state students at public colleges, $27,020 for out-of-state students, and $37,650 for private colleges. These costs don't include room, board, and other expenses, which can add another $10,000 to $15,000 per year. Student loan debt is a massive issue, with Americans owing over $1.7 trillion in student loans. Graduates often start their careers burdened with debt that can take decades to repay. Despite these costs, the United States often ranks high in quality of life indexes. It boasts a diverse economy, world-class educational institutions, and advanced healthcare facilities. The country's vast natural landscapes and cultural diversity add to its appeal. However, the high cost of living means that many Americans feel financially stretched, impacting their overall satisfaction. While the opportunities and quality of services can be exceptional, the financial burden often overshadows these benefits, making the American dream feel out of reach for many. Living in the USA can feel like staying in a 3.5-star hotel, but paying 5-star rates. From housing and taxes to healthcare and everyday essentials, the costs can add up quickly. But now you're informed to navigate these challenges. If you have any tips or experiences to share, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more money-saving advice. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.